Hey folks, Odd here with your outer world news. Current time 5:37 p.m. April 8th, 2013 on Monday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. Here we go. I'm going to start off with the fireball reports. Right now they're currently investigating 15 reports from the weekend. Supposedly there's also 11 other reports from Alabama, Kentucky, North Carolina, Ohio, and Tennessee yesterday. 9 reports on April 7th, 6 reports on April 6th. All the reports on the 7th were all from California. So if you guys want to go ahead and check into the meteorite news, there you go. Like always, I'll leave links for you guys. Also over here, all the reports, one up in Canada and a whole bunch here across the US, also in Australia and Southern Asia, if you guys want to go ahead and check into those. There's also some over here in Europe. Alright, and here we go. On to Nibiru. Evidence of a pole shift. Is Nibiru to blame? Very interesting article, folks, if you guys want to take a look into this. This is from the Indesneer 77. This was uploaded today, and it's talking about, scientists saying, well, the pole shift that's happened so far, before they were saying it would take 200 years for such a pole shift to happen, but instead it's happened just over the past 2.5, 3 years. Definitely something to look into, Is there really something affecting our pole? This video right here pretty much will explain that for you. Also, star, orb, comet, or Ison? This is from Mia Marie. This was uploaded today as well, and very, very interesting. I've been seeing this orb-like thing in the sky too. I don't know what the heck it is. If anybody else has a clue on what it is, leave a comment at the bottom. If you have a camera or something to videotape it, try to get the news out, and just so people can say, put their beliefs on what they think it is. Also, flight or die. Ananuk, you've been warned, stay out of it. And there's this video right here is about a whole bunch of UFO sightings just over the past month. Very, very interesting video if you guys want to take a look in it. Also, H5N1 viral engineering dangers will not go away. Very interesting article. This is also released today. In this article, it's talking about, the Texas laboratory, how one of the drugs ended up missing, and now these bird flus and all this stuff are spreading on to humans and becoming a human virus. Definitely check into that video. Very interesting stuff on that. Also, rare video, hail slams camper. Sorry about the flash player, but it's down again. But very interesting video if you guys want to take a look at it. This is on April 8th, 2013 from the Weather Channel. Very interesting video. Huge hail. The hail uptick has just been crazy. The amount of hail that we've been having lately and how big the hail has been. It's just been crazy lately. Also, Terminator Robots, Skynet is here. Crazy video of this humanoid robot walking around and, doing squats and little jumping jack things and sitting down like he's driving a car. Very interesting video. Check into this, This is from William Goodnight, and a very interesting video to take a look at. Also, Great Tribulation in 2013, biblical clues say yes. This is about an hour and 10-minute video. This is from Narnia. This was uploaded yesterday, but very interesting video. She does do a lot of good work. So if you guys want to go ahead and check into that, very interesting. Also, I didn't put it up on here, but I'm going to leave a link to it. Scientists are saying on the east coast of the United States there's going to be, how the 17-year cicada. Well, we're going to have the 17-year cicada swarm on the east coast of the United States this year. Very huge swarm, and it hasn't happened in 17 years. So, definitely take a look into that. I'm going to leave a link to it at the end of this video. Winter is not over yet. Yeah, this was uploaded today. There's a huge winter storm coming in from Colorado all the way down through the Midwest and across to the east. And supposedly some spots are supposed to get up to 1 foot to 2 feet of snow. So, it's spring, but it seems like winter's holding on for dear life. Definitely check into that. And also, possible severe weather outbreak next week. Also, from Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, from Nebraska, Ohio, Illinois, all the way through Arkansas, Maryland, Pennsylvania, D.C., all the way through, Virginia, North Carolina. Pay attention to your weather this week. Possible severe weather outbreak with torcons that are very high. Check into this so you guys know what days and when they could possibly be here. Also, Biden calls for a new world order as Obama golfs. Yeah, those of you that didn't believe in the New World Order, You know, it's definitely there. You know, I've been told by many people that I'm just crazy because of what I believe in and all this stuff, but all the evidence is there. This is published today by Mecha Electric. Very interesting video if you want to check into. Also, ABC. This is on abcnews.com. It says President Obama plays golf for second weekend in a row. Washington. See, this is uploaded to or April 6, 2013. So it was uploaded 2 days ago. Washington President Obama went out for a round of golf Saturday afternoon, his second weekend in a row, to hit the links at a course at Joint Base Andrews. I mean, there's so much crazy stuff going on in the world, and Obama wants to be out golfing. What a great president we have. Also, MSNBC host, we need to get over the idea that kids belong to their parents. What the heck is that? We're turning, like, it's like Satan's in complete and total control. You know, very interesting video. Like always, I'm going to leave links to all this stuff. Like this guy right here says, these folks are scary. This is communism. Sorry, lady. Children do belong to their parents, not the state. What is happening to this once great nation? Definitely take a look into that, you know, because even me and my family, we are dealing with issues with the state taking away children. Definitely look into that because it's just getting out of control and it needs to end. So definitely take a look into that, you know. If anybody else is going through anything like this, you know, also share your information and let us know because it needs to get out there and they're not talking about it like they should be. Also, CNN poll worries. We're on the World War III news now. CNN poll worries about North Korean threat at all-time high. Washington CNN, as North Korea increases its alarming threats against South Korea and the United States the past few weeks, a new national survey suggests that Americans are listening. I guess we'll see where that goes, right? On the RT, Korean nuke conflict may make Chernobyl look like fairy tale, says Putin. Very interesting. Here it goes. Says, if a nuclear conflict erupts on the Korean peninsula, Chernobyl would look like a kid's fairy tale, Russia's president said. Tensions have been escalating rapidly, which last week seen conflicting reports about North Korean nuclear activity. Supposedly, North Korea is going to pop off another nuclear test. And they're also beefing up their artillery manufacturing. So, to me, it seems like they're going to go to war with us. It's going to happen. But, you know, I really pray to God it doesn't. So I really don't want to see that. Also, illegal. We do immediately. Unconstitutional takes a little longer. Kissinger and new mass WiKI Leaks document release. Very interesting. If you guys want to take a look at this, it says WiKI Leaks has published a Kissinger Cables, its largest public release of documents in nearly a year, totaling some 1.7 million classified files, including information of the U.S.'s secret diplomatic history. If everybody knows who Kissinger is part of the New World Order, you know, with Bilderberg Group and all that stuff, and they always meet in these secret societies, part of the, you know, the Illuminati. Definitely look into this because WiKI Leaks document release, it's going to be very interesting to see how America's going to handle this. Alright, and here we go. Death toll rises to 15 with over 50 wounded in central Damascus car bombing. No, sad news. You know, I hate seeing when people have to die like this. It says at least 15 people have been killed and over 50 wounded in car bomb explosion in central Damascus, according to medical sources quoted by AFP. You know, that's just some sad stuff. You know, I just wish we could all live in peace. You know what I mean? Alright, on to the Huffington Post. No more drug war. The horrible numbers, 2.2 million Americans behind bars. Half of federal prisoners locked up for drug crimes. World's highest incarceration rate, $1 trillion spent. Yeah, and if you guys know a lot about this, you know, this whole freaking system with, you know, our prison systems and the, you know, corporations buying into them and all that stuff, and they're trying to make sure that beds stay filled so they make their money, you know, they get funding from the government. You know, 2.2 million. Now, if you look at China's detention rate, like our incarceration rate, and Russia's incarceration rate, America has more than both of those countries combined. China has 3 point some billion people in its country, and we have more people in our incarceration system. This country is going to complete and total chaos. It needs to end. Definitely look into this video if you guys want it, or if you guys are interested. Okay, very interesting stuff there. Also, on to the solar spiral news. Here's Mars. We had a very minor CME pop off today. Was not Earth facing, it's facing Mercury. You know, we do have some wind speeds coming in from the coronal hole stream. Should be getting here probably by late tonight, early tomorrow, so I guess we'll see. So that's it for the solar wind speed. Alright, now on to the bar toll. As you can see, it seems like they fixed it, but they haven't. If you actually take a look at it, and you look at all the information, especially since this went up almost up to a little over 101 on the cosmic ray density charts, you know, and it's been jumping around like crazy. I think that they've shrank the information. That's what they were working on, so that way, you know, nobody would realize what the heck was going on. They even shrink every other chart out there. So there you go. See that? Everything seems to be shrinking. They're doing it on purpose. So just want to show you guys that information. On to HelioViewer, as you see, we have a lot of sunspots popping in. We do have a few with magnetic polarities that we're going to be keeping an eye on. One's over here, and one's just cresting in. So definitely take a look at those. Some of them have might have some power behind them. On to jokes. April Fool's prank on mom goes wrong. Pretty hilarious video if you guys want to check it out. I thought it was funny. This was released on April 1st. Very funny, very, very funny video if you guys want to look into that. Also, on to earthquake news. Seems like the upticks are dying out just a little bit. We had a 4.9 today in the Northern Mariana Islands, a 4.8 in Chile. We also had a 4.5 in Russia, and another 4.6 over in Indonesia. Now, Indonesia's been getting hit with a lot of these lately. Also, onto the Canary Islands. As you see, it doesn't really show on a lot of the maps, but this is from the you know, Quakes Global Indicator map. If you guys want to check into it, like always, I'll leave links. Canary Islands did have 3 pop-offs just recently. They just had this is 8 hours ago. They had a 2.5. They had a 2.6 11 hours ago, and then they had a 3.3 or 3.0 11 hours ago. So, you know, the Canary Islands went silent for a little bit, but it seems that there is another uptick starting. And on to other earthquake news, as you can see here. We've had a 3.4, 2.9, 2.9 over here in the western part of the U.S. Of course, like always, Alaska has been having that uptick. Hawaii had a 2.0, 3.3 over here in the Virgin Islands. Down here is where the 4.8 happened in Chile. Also, Africa's been fairly quiet. There's been very little rumbling all across Africa and up here in Europe. This is where the 5.6 hit in Indonesia, and the 4.5 up there. And here's the earthquakes for the past week. Here you go. As you can see, we've had some big ones. We had that 7-pointer and the 7.2 and all that stuff, the 6.2 up here. Like always, earthquake watch is ongoing till the 10th, possibly lengthened to the 12th. We will see. So you can see Hawaii has been having an uptick lately. All around the Ring of Fire has been having huge upticks, especially over here in Asia and Australia. Over here as well in the Virgin Islands, Jamaica, and Puerto Rico, still 3.2-point swarms. Also down around Chile, also having swarms, and around the west coast, and also unusual amount of earthquakes over here on the New Madrid Fault. They just had a 2.5 today, also down here in South Carolina, Georgia area. So like always, sports news will be at the bottom. If you guys like, you know, hit the like button. If you don't, hit the don't like button. You know, much love to you all. You know, also current weather will be at the bottom, and if you guys want to check your temperatures for tonight and for tomorrow, also the links will be at the bottom. All links provided at the bottom. Like always, much love, and may God bless you all.